Okay, John, team has wrapped up the non-conference schedule, 5-3. How would you assess how things have gone so far?
Well, when you look at the non-conference schedule, you're trying to get a lot of everything in leading up to your conference schedule. We had some very close, tight, hard-fought games. We're very fortunate to come out on top of many of those games. And what's important in those close games is learning how to win them, finding ways to win them. And we had, what I would say an ideal preparation. We had Virginia Tech on the road, which was a very strong opponent. James Madison here, which is a very strong opponent. And then we had some hard-fought games against Liberty, Western Carolina, UNC Wilmington, which we found ways to win very close games with a one goal. And then, we had a good fortune of scoring quite a few against College of Charleston, which is great for a young team, and particularly our young strikers getting those goals leading into conference play. We picked up a few injuries in the last couple of games, which is disappointing. It's obviously part of the season, and you understand injuries will be part of a year, but that was the only real thing that was on the downside that came out of non-conference schedule was that late injury bug kind of hit us last weekend. But we've regrouped, we've worked hard, the girls are excited to start a new season in Conference USA, and looking forward to the next 10 games.
You mentioned the injuries, but one thing you have been working on is building some depth with such a young team. How important is that going forward?
Well, I always believe in every season going into it, the quicker you give these young players an opportunity to play, the more confident they'll be, more prepared they'll be when their name is called on a regular basis. I think as a young player, you just want to get on the field and contribute and help your team and show your coaches and the program what you're capable of doing. So all our freshmen have got minutes, and that will help us not only the rest of this season, but going into future years, because now they've got those experience of playing in college games, and you're going to need them. And the sooner they're on the field, the more confident they're going to be to help us down the road. So we're excited. We've still got a very young side, and with those injuries, some of those youngsters are now going to have to play bigger minutes.
Now it's conference season, Conference USA, new league this year. Get to head south instead of north for the most part. Everybody's 0-0, just getting things started this weekend, going to FIU in East Carolina. Just talk about the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it is new on so many fronts. It's so many new teams in the conference. We're traveling, obviously, to open up conference play. I think we've definitely got a challenge this weekend. I mean, FIU, East Carolina, historically strong programs, well-coached teams, coaches that have been there a while and know their team and their program very well. And it's always difficult, I think, to start conference play on the road. But that's the challenge we have. We've got to go to FIU and find a way to play well and be at our very best. And then, travel all the way from Florida back up to East Carolina to play on Sunday, which we'll know based on last year's game will be another tough game. But that's what Conference USA is about. That's it's going to be very tough every game, every weekend, every opponent. We're excited to be a part of it. We're excited to start it, and looking forward to getting the first one and a good game on Friday night.
All right, John, good luck this weekend, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Sounds great. Thanks, Travis.